So this,
This is my BA deck profile. I've been playing Burning Abyss since the November hit. I was trying to build the deck before, but I actually finished it in November. So I've been kind of testing out this build, and I really like it at this point. The last few locals, I've been getting like top 4.
Okay.
Usually my loss are like to Monarchs. Today it was to fucking Burning Abyss.
mirror match sucks, huh?
Yeah, like I was not expecting that many people to be playing Burning Abyss there. But yeah, it started. So for the level 3 monsters that aren't Burning Abyss, one tour guide, obvious, but it's not ulti, so sad. One math, don't play the gold.
So do you like the math in the deck?
I'd probably consider cutting it since this is 41 cards. I just like the math because it gets you to your Skarm in the grave faster, but I usually find myself signing it out a lot. Just because, like against Monarchs, I always side this out because like I'm never gonna get this draw in the against Monarchs because they're just gonna fucking Stormforth it.
So what would you cut for it? Do you know?
It's a 41 card deck. I'll just cut it out.
Oh, just cut
entirely.
it completely. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And then I play 2 Cranes.
Okay.
Don't play the commons. I like the golds better than the commons.
Yep.
And then MVP of the deck, Triple Rhino Warrior. This is what the deck needed after that hit. Then I play 3 super rare Skarms. Unfortunately, not first dead. Stupid Astral Packs. But Skarm, I usually find myself signing out like 1 or 2 since I main deck Mistake. Usually against Monarchs or Cosmo, I've been signing out like 1 or 2. Against the mirror match, I decided to side out. I think it was 1 or 2 because I knew my opponent was playing Chain Disappearance. They freaking hit me game 2, and they hit all 3 of my Skarms. Game 3, I sided out 2 Skarms. I was fucking pissed, dude. And they freaking Chain Disappearance my Graph. Then I played 2 Seer because it's Tattoo.
Yeah.
This is probably MVP. I honestly think, like, at first I thought Graph was the best one, but honestly this is the best one because this is the one that gets you to, like, all your insane floating, like today. So I had a Libic Engrave and a Graph in hand, and I floated so much. And then one Graph, he's really good. I just wish he wasn't at 1, because he's the one that gets all your plays started, and you usually dump him off the Rhino Warrior. And then moving on to 1-ofs, since I don't really play 2-ofs. The one I was playing 2 of was Farfa, but I decided to cut 1 out because I usually found myself only needing 1 because I was usually milling it off the Dantes. And I really just do not want to draw this unless I'm going up against like Draco Pals or something like that, or something that runs Xyz, because the Engineer and Farfa play is just stupid. Yeah. Barbar, probably the second MVP. So when I was playing at the for the YCS Vegas qualifier, this won me 2 of my games, which won me the entire match. I did this against Monarchs. It was freaking good. And then against Cosmos, I used this to crash into the Wicked Witch for game. Yeah, moving on to the rest of the 1-ofs. 1 Libic, because that's all you need. 1 Rubik, because there really is no point in playing 2. You can always get it back with the Graph. Yeah. And then moving on to spells, I only play 4. That's Triple Twin Twister, because I do not like Monarchs, and Foolish, because it's foolish. Fortunately, it's only a common. Moving on to the traps, Triple Fire Lake. I do not want to lose to Monarchs, so I play triple.
Okay. Yeah. Is it a clogging hand sometimes?
It is when I open up 2 of them, but that's only happened a few times.
Okay.
I usually just end up drawing into the second one, but this comes in really clutch. Like in that game where I used the Barbar to win against the Cosmo player, I just blew him out game 2 with Fire Lake. I Fire Laked with Dante and Seer. Now he had nothing in hand. Like he was behind so much. At the Dante, so I hit the Dante and the Seer, and then I hit his Farm Girl and his 2 back rows. And his back row was Chain Disappearance because it's that asshole that I lost to today. And then it was the Twin Twister, which would have blown me out.
Okay.
And then I chained this to his freaking his bitch ass Storming. No, it was just a regular Mirror Force. I didn't even know I wasn't playing Storming.
That's okay. Okay.
And then I just play one Traveler because you really don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
I usually find myself siding this out because usually just clogs in hand. Just clogs in hand more than anything else. Like, I mean, I really like it. Like, it comes in handy a lot. It won me my game against Monarchs earlier because he freaking, I think he warning my Dante or something like that. No, he Mirror Forced it. And then I used this to get back everything that I was into the grave that turn. And then I just got it all back.
So it's like kind of a win more card then.
This is more of an all or nothing card. Like, this protects you a lot of the time whenever you're really behind in the game, or it just helps you get to your Dantes a lot faster.
Okay.
And then I play Triple Horns. I was not playing them prior to today, but these came in really clutch. So all day, like something that I've been starting to do since I started playing these is that I usually just summon the Acid Golem without the skill drain, and then when they try to get over the acid golem, I use Horn of Heaven, and then I usually have a Seer or a Graph under it, if not both, under the Acid Golem, and so it's always really good.
All right. Shout out to me for picking those up.
Yeah. But then you're gonna take them away. To Divine Wrath, unfortunately,
right.
not super, not anything.
Did you like Divine Wrath?
Yeah, it's honestly, I was not playing this until you recommended it. But I really like it because it can negate the Cosmo ships in Grave. It can negate
anything, pretty much.
Yeah, this negates everything.
Negate Maxi.
No, do not actually sell the Maxi. I actually cut Maxi from the deck because I do not like it. And then I play 2 Breakthrough Skill. This is all my effect negation. I was playing 2 Tropical Nightmares, but after I got the Horn of Heavens, I really didn't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Breakthrough Skills are really nice against Monarchs. It can just bring you back in the game if they have a Master Fiend. And then for Floodgates, I play 2 Mistake, 1 Skill Drain. This is really nice. If I had a 3rd Mistake, I'd probably play it, but I'm really liking it as a 2-of, and I'm liking the 1 Skill Drain. I usually get the Scarm Search off first turn, and I always get to my Tour Guide as fast as I can. And then I flip with this Mistake, and it's just a blowout against Monarchs.
So is that the only reason you're playing the Mistakes? Is because of Monarchs?
Yeah.
I guess it kind of hurts Cosmo too a little bit.
Yeah,
it couldn't be.
But I scrubbed out, and I tried to chain this to Farm Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was during the dance. So.
Yeah, that cost me that match.
Do you side out the Mistakes a lot though?
I only sided out against Cosmo because like they can play the Mistake too. Because I mean, like even though Tin Can's really good, if they go first and you know that they want to go first, then you always side this out.
Okay, so it's like there's better cards to side.
Yeah, there's better cards to side.
Yeah.
I side a lot for Cosmo. And then for discard traps, I cut it down to 2. I play 1 Regeki Break, 1 Phoenix Wing.
And the Divine Wrath too, so that'd be 4.
Yeah, no, but these are like the discard traps for anything. I really like the Phoenix Wing because if they can't get to their cards fast enough, you just Phoenix Wing what's on their field. And so, like, if they really don't want it, then they'll just dead draw it. Or if they're behind in the game, like earlier against the mirror match, he was searching something and I Phoenix Winged his back row, so he was down to just the 1 card that he searched off the Scarm, and that just kind of put me ahead of him. Like I was ahead of him all game too because I just had answers for everything he had. And I've had answers for all my opponents today. I play for 1-ofs. I play 1 Crush card because I do not like Monarchs. That's honestly the only reason. It's really bad against Cosmo. I kind of bricked with it earlier against Cosmo. I didn't want to activate it because then they can destroy the ships from deck. So this is really bad against Cosmo. I just play it for Monarchs and any rogue.
So it's just like a kind of a necessary evil thing.
Yeah, it's not really a necessary evil because it doesn't really hurt me. It more benefits me because I can get my shit to the grave.
Okay.
I honestly have only resolved this shit like twice. I've had it on my deck for like 2 weeks. And then for the final one, I play 1 Torrential, 1 Vanities, 1 Warning. Unfortunately, it's not Ultra or Ulti or Super. It's just nasty gold.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all I play for For the deck, that's 41 cards. There's 4 traps. I think it's 17 monsters now. I think it's 16 now. Moving on to the extra deck, I play Triple Ante. You never want to play any less. It's the best card.
Yeah.
2 downer. I only have 2, but the 3rd has never come up.
Yeah.
2's fine with me because I usually finish the game before I get to the 3rd. And so the 3rd has never really come up.
Okay.
2 Acid Golem, MVP.
So with the Acid Golem, if there were like better rank 3s, do you think you would cut the Acid Golem down?
I honestly wouldn't cut the Acid Golem. There's honestly better things to cut because I really like the Acid Golem. I would never play anything less than 2 because Skill Drain's a really good card. And I don't care. So I really like this. I wouldn't cut it, but I really wish I had the Ultras. I should have the nasty promos. Actually, I think the other one's... No, wait. Yeah, that's a special edition. Okay. For the Wing Raider shit, I only have 2 Super Quantum Mech Grand Pulse. So I was playing 1 Grand Pulse, 1 Alucard, but then I just saw it more fit to use this because Draco Pals is a thing, and you can't hit an Alucard can't hit scales, but this can. And on top of that, you can just sit on this. Like I was doing that earlier against the BA mirror match, just that he had the Regeki, which is really bad for me.
That has 28 defense too. So.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
And that's 1800 attack, so you can get over Dweller. Yeah. And then I play 1 Engineer, because Engineer Farfa play too good. And this can just protect all your shit. So let's say you're like in time and you just want to stall. These 3 cards would probably be your go-to cards if you're trying to stall. But I just like Engineer the best out of all of them. Yeah, because he can chain to anything. Like he can chain like just out of nowhere. That's why I like Engineer. I play 1 Wind Up Zenmains. I really never make this unless I'm trying to get over something, which really never happens. The opponent really never runs floodgates. I'm always the one that has all the floodgates. I play 1 Fortune Tune. If I get a Break Sword, I'm definitely cutting this shit. I do not like Fortune Tune. I've made it once, and then it got banished by Cosmojo. Yeah, it's really bad. Then I play 1 Nightmare Shark. I'll probably cut this for Trige Levia too. Trige Levia is pretty good.
Okay, yeah.
I play 1 Nightmare Shark. This wins me a game every now and then, but I would never play anything more than 1 because it's not really that much attack, even though a lot of my shit is probably really low attack. And then 1 F-Zero, the Cosmo Killer. He's freaking good. I like him a lot. He's really easy to make because this deck can just spam ring 3s like it's its job. And then, yeah. And then I played the 1 Virgil because you never want to play any more than 2. But this comes in every now and then. Against the mirror match, I made this because I needed to spin some of his back row.
Okay. So when if a Beatrice ever does come out, God willing it doesn't, what do you think you would cut for it?
Honestly, if Beatrice came out, I wouldn't play Fortune Tune, Wind Up Zenmains. That's for a Break Sword. I'd probably cut Downer out of the deck because I mean Beatrice,
Yeah.
you just overlay over the Dantes.
It's like a better downer.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'll just cut these 3 for no, I don't know how much I'd play. How much Beatrice I'd play. I'd play this for the Dante Fusion because it is kind of good since it's easier to make now. And then I'll probably cut 1 Grand Pulse for a Break Sword.
Okay.
Yeah. If Beatrice comes out, dude, this deck's gonna be fucking tier 1 again. Like it's right now, it's like tier 1.5. It's still pretty good. It's better now that Pepe took its hit. And may God have mercy on their souls. And this next soul after Beatrice comes out.
All right.
Moving on to the side, I play 1 Chimera Tech, 2 Core.
Okay.
I cut Chimera Tech down to 1 because I never found myself making the second one because the Core usually ends up in grave either through Mathematician effect or through Dante's effect. So I usually never needed the second one. I played 2 Flying Sea. This is a new addition after I played BA today. I wasn't playing this before today, but I like this better than Max C. It's my favorite hand trap, honestly. Yeah.
Okay.
to Majesty's Fiend because it's really good against Cosmo. It's a blowout against them. It takes some time to get over it. This is a blowout against the mirror match too. It's just a blowout for a lot of decks that a lot of decks don't have answers to. That's why Monarchs are so good. By the way, don't side this against Monarchs. I thought it would be a little decent, but then they just storm forth the shit. I learned my lesson. I played 2 Dark Hole and 1 Regeki.
It's just to get the Monarchs off the board.
Yeah, that and for Rogue, like most of the time, like when you play Rogue, you really don't know what to side against them. But usually just Dark Holes, Regeki, and Majesty's Fiend do the job.
And plus, you're going plus when you Regeki or Dark Hole yourself.
Yeah,
Most
sometimes.
of the time. Most of the time, yeah.
Like all your monsters just float, so you're not really going plus, but you're not going neg.
Yeah.
And then for traps, triple Iron Wall, because I don't like Cosmo at all.
Pretty good against Monarch too.
I don't side this in against Monarchs just because I have a lot of the stuff for the main deck.
Like the you play triple Twin Twister. So
Yeah, I
okay,
made like everything that I need for Cosmo, and the only thing in my side that would actually help is just this, and then the 2 Mask of Strix.
Okay.
This
yeah.
is honestly all I side in for Monarchs. For Cosmo, really all you need to side in is just this for the main deck, and then this in, and then side this out. Or probably the Fortune Tune. I'll probably side the Fortune Tune out.
Okay.
But you absolutely don't even need this against Cosmo because most of the shit can be targeted. Alright, that's it for the deck profile. Like and subscribe for more, and this is me signing out.